Okay, we're at the gate where you come into the yard. It's not completely done, but I wanted to get it out to you before it gets any later, because I do have a lot more to do, but I will get to it. It's just time, money, and energy right now. So anyway, got my hostas around. There used to be a swing here. The swing fell apart, so I started putting my star jasmine, and it's finally going up. It's on both sides over there. Look at that beautiful hosta. It's huge. Look at those blooms. And we've got bearded iris is right here. I only had 2 blooms on it this year. Usually only has 1. And my hostas. You see right here I need to put more gravel because it's sunk down and it gets really wet and makes a puddle there. I did not put any underlayment under my pebbles, and I should have, but I did not. So I will have to keep putting some there, but that's the only place I really need to put them to fill back in. Okay, we've got hostas. We've got my little fairy garden that looks a little rough today, but I'm going to work on that next week. I'm going to start doing fairy garden Thursday with some of my friends. I will let you know about that soon. Here's some roses. They're doing pretty good. I need to trim them. These are my sedums. I put those in in pots. Sometimes they have some growing on the ground in the flower beds. Okay, this is my patio. We haven't got the pressure washing done, as you can tell. And that's okay. I still enjoy it. The chairs need to be pressure washed. I really need new chairs, but I'm going to show you this anyway. So we've got some hostas. We've got some 4 o'clocks. And those roses in that pot right there are just cuttings that I took off of the knockout roses, and I rooted them. And my lamb's ear, all those little hostas, and of course my pine cones to keep the squirrels out, and I don't know if that's working or not. I sprayed these with neem oil, all of these. I think it may be rabbits, so I guess I need to do something about rabbits. All this ivy needs to be trimmed back. I keep it trimmed way back so it doesn't come on over to my patio, but as you see, I'm a little behind doing that, but I'll get it. I've got those sticks and things there we're going to burn as soon as it gets to the point where we can. These chairs really need to be thrown away and replaced, and I'll probably do that. But here's my patio. There's Dixie, and this is the way it looks from here. I really love it, even though it's not perfect right now. It's my little oasis. I enjoy it. There's my hydrangea over there. I'll show you that in a minute. These are my Solomon seal. And this is my Akuba that came from my friend Eve. The Solomon seal and most of the hostas came from my friend Kate. There's my hummingbird feeder. That spider plant came from the free Facebook page. It was just a couple of little sprigs. And I have this one, and you see the babies. See the babies, and it's growing more. And I have another one that's even bigger. Did I put it on the front? Where is it? Yes, I think I've got it out front. Yes, it's on the front porch. Anyway, and then this is a crepe myrtle that my husband planted there a long time ago, and I said it doesn't need to be there. And you know what? I actually like it there. Oh, I see a bloom on it up there. Didn't see any blooms before. There's some blooms. See? Yay, I wasn't sure it was going to bloom, but it's blooming. Those wagon wheels were my grandfather's, and I don't really have a good way to display them right now, but I plan to eventually. My poor fountain needs a new pump, so I have to go to Home Depot and get that, or Lowe's. This is a mess over here, but let's look over here. Let's look over here first. Here is my other spider plant that has lots of babies. See all the babies? I think that's so pretty. I've had that a few years, but it's been blooming with babies for a while. And these started out as blue, pretty blue. And then they became, I had pink ones, white ones, and purple ones this year. You see there's some pink and purple. And it is becoming all purple, it looks like. And that's okay. I don't care what it does. I just love it. It's a lace cap. Don't look at my dirty walls. Again, I said we haven't had pressure washing done. We have my elephant ears. They're coming back up. My 4 o'clocks in there. This is my canna lily, I believe is what that is. Comes back. I planned on moving that and the banana. The elephant ears, but I haven't done that yet either. Here it is from this angle. It's very shaded. It's mostly shade. Get very little sun. A little midday sun, a little. And I usually, before I showed you, I would have all this ivy trimmed back. But if you've been reading my posts and everything, you know that it's been a hard last month and a half or so for me. And I'm just working around to getting what I can do done. I planned on having this whole area back here done before I showed you. My hostas. The bed, again, the ivy needs to be trimmed. I usually keep it trimmed way back, but that hasn't happened. And you see where I stopped the rocks there? I plan on coming all the way down, all the way here. I'm going to put hostas all along here, and fill this in. It looks bad right now, but I can envision it. I know it's going to be pretty. And then back here, I've been pulling weeds. That's all I've been doing is pulling weeds. And you see the piles of weeds. If you look, you'll see them. This is where we have all of our fur babies that we've had since we've been in this house. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 here. We've lost them all. There's, I believe, 3 dogs, 3 cats. Is it 3 dogs? 1, 2. Yes, 3 dogs, 3 cats. So anyway, there's another jasmine over there. You see the ivy along the fences. I usually keep that all trimmed back, but haven't gotten to it before this video, unfortunately. This hosta looks pretty bad, and this one looks pretty good. I don't know, and I can't remember what these are called. Somebody tell me what they're called, but I like those. Okay, this is how it looks back here in the jungle until I get it cleaned up. I love it, even though it's not perfect. It will be perfect for me. I love my backyard. I always wanted like an English garden, cottagey looking yard. And I don't know if you would consider this the makings of one, but in my head, it's going to be one. If I can just get everything I want to do done. But like I said, time, money, and energy. And here's this table and chairs I have had forever. Probably 25 years. They're a little worse for wear. The cushions were old cushions my daughter was throwing away. Mine got so bad I threw them away. And she was going to throw these away. And so I ordered some discontinued beach towels from Walmart several years ago and made these covers. And they're getting faded and stuff, but that's okay. I'm just going to do some more eventually. I think I had some fabric inside to do that. And this is my little, I call it, I don't know if it's a gecko. I call it a gecko. It's metal. It came from VBS. We had VBS this week, and I brought him home with me. And this was from a very dear friend, and her name is Kessie. She made her for me. Her name was Kess that made it for me. Thank you, Kess. I love Kessie. She sits out here. I'd like to put her down in my flower beds, but I'm afraid my dogs will think it's a toy, and you know what'll happen then. So anyway, these chairs are going to be tossed. I'm going to get some new ones. This is what it looks like from over here. That's the gate. Right there's the gate that goes out of the yard to the around to the front of the house. And we're going to get out here and burn this stuff one night when we have time. And there is the steps that go up. I'm going to go up there and take a picture or a view of it from up there. I'll be right back. I wasn't going to show you this part. I used to have my pool down there, and I used to keep this really, really nice, neat. Right now, it's a mess. Hey, what are you digging? So this is what it looks from up here. Looks like from up here. Not so pretty over there yet, but I will be coming back to show you. I think this looks good, even though, like I said, it's not complete. I haven't bought any flowers. I don't have very many flowers. I just have greenery, and I love the greenery. I'd like a few more flowers, something with a little color. But I love it. I love it. I love it. So I just want to show you what little I've got done. I bought 10 bags of gravel and started right here the other day. And this is as far as it went. I am going to plant something right under that crepe myrtle, but right now I did this. And that's as far as the rocks got to go, because that was 10 bags. And I need to get more. I need probably 30 to 40 more, who knows. But see how bad this needs pressure washing? But even with it like that, it does not bother me. So I'm going to call this quits. I need to go away from the air conditioner, or you won't be able to hear me. I'll forget about that. That's the one thing about where that is just in the way. When we have company out here, sometimes we have to get a microphone just so people can hear us. Anyway, this is my little backyard oasis. I love it. I would love it more if it was finished, but it's not finished. But it is so comfortable for me. My friend Linda, that I just lost a few weeks ago, used to go on and on about my backyard, told me to enjoy it and spend time with God. So that's what I do. Whether it's finished or perfect or not. For me, it's perfect. Well, kind of. I still have things I want to do. But right now, I can live with this. I love it. If I sit right here and I have my Bible, or if I just sit and just talk to Jesus, it's so comfortable. And now every time I come out here, I think of Linda. I miss her, but I know she's having a wonderful time in heaven. Okay, I'm gonna let you go here, and I hope everyone's doing well. That's Dixie. The other dogs are inside. I wanted to be able to do this without any interruption, and Dixie's she loves to be with her Nana. All right, everyone have a good weekend. Enjoy your family. I hope you have good weather and good health. And remember, Jesus loves you most. Bye-bye.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.